Yeah, like that. You see? Straight like that. See, what I did was, I lied. Mm. But anyway, that's besides the point. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Shay Renee. I just woke up, like literally. Like, you see? I said, oh my God. Like, I just owe them this video. You see? I just owe them a video, Miss Pressing Curl. It just is what it is, Lord. Uh, you see, baby, I thought I had it in me to do 2 videos this morning and child. Bye. You see, I laid down, tried to set her alarm, baby, but that alarm went off. I just didn't hear it. You see, I just didn't hear it. My body wasn't going for it. Okay, my body was not going for the second video. So anyway, it is what it is. Child, y'all get in here, hit the like button. I told y'all this shit was gonna happen. It just is what it is. Yeah. Mm, mm, I did. Cardi, baby, all I can say is hanging there. You see, and use your resourceful money to be use your resources. Okay, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about, being financially okay is you got to understand that you're able to do things, you know, um, I just feel like you're able to do things differently than a lot of people without money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta realize you gotta go through things that a lot of broke people go through. I mean, it just is what it is. So imagine that, you know. Imagine having so many resources at your fingertips and stuff like that. That like, yeah, you see where I'm going with it. Yeah, Miss Person Curl, it just is what it is. Like, people without, people with less go through. You see? So like, yeah, imagine that. All right. It's kind of like, it's no different. It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? What I was talking about right there, that reminds me of when, like, a lot of people in LA. Remember when the fires went down in LA? People was like, listen, y'all can't tell these people how to feel. Y'all can't tell them not to be crying and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody thought it was different, right? It's different from regular people trying to figure out, oh my God, my house didn't burn down. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I do now? You know, working people. You know what I'm saying? That's a different bridge to cross. There's somebody who might, have a lot of money, to their disposal. To us it looks like, well, dang, you can get in another house in a week. You can get in another house in a month. But other people, like, they finna have to figure this out for real. You just gotta understand. Like, a lot of y'all who have money, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm talking about the people with money. You see, who property burned down in California, y'all already got somewhere else to stay. You know, you see, and some people don't. Like, a lot of working people don't. They still trying to figure out insurance money, like what is going to be next for them. So it's different. Some people hold everything, went up in smoke. you know it's very different. It is. But the thing is, we all human. You know what I'm saying? We all human. So, like, the money can't change the pain, I would say. You see? And if Cardi B thought, you know what I'm saying, that, like, them little boys in high school or something, ooh, Ah, you see, that ain't got nothing on this here. Okay? Like, yes, Miss Presser Girl. It just is what it is. This is gonna hurt. Okay? Stephon Diggs can ease the pain a little bit, but he can't take it away. You know, he can't. Like, sometimes you just gotta go through, you know, and like a breakup is like going through fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking a fiery road. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have no choice. You got to go through it. It just is what it is. You got you know. Mm. You know, and people that's been through it before, they can hold your hand. They can, you know, they can give you advice or whatnot, whatnot. But it's like it's something that you just gotta do on your own. You know what I'm saying? And like I've only been through a breakups. So I couldn't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to imagine what going through a divorce would be like. Like I can imagine. Just, you know, the just horrible. It is what it is. Horrible. Yeah. Um because a lot of people keep saying too, like the person that you married is not the person that, you know, gonna be that you will be divorced. And like people change. Shit, I change. I be thinking about me sometimes. I be like, I am nothing like I was a year ago, you know? Or I don't think like I used to think a year ago. You see? It's just, listen, it's a lot. And I really, really, listen, my heart goes out to them both. Period. You see? Yes. Because Offset, like, before there was a Cardi B, there was a Offset. You see? Mm, mm. It just is what it is. You know, like I'm a fan of both of them. You see, so like it ain't gonna be no, you know, like it ain't gonna be that. This ain't that. Um, like I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, why is he filing for spousal support? He should be ashamed of himself. All that cheating he did, and now he's looking for some money. He should be ashamed of himself." See, like that type of stuff don't come to my mind. You see, it just is what it is. Like, oh no, Miss Preston Girl, let's talk about it. Like, he did what he did, and then he wanted a little money. You see? I mean, it just is what it is. So, we don't say nothing when the women get the money. Like, oh, yes, baby, come on now. Must be the money. You see? Like Deion Sanders said, must be the money. Okay? Like, come on now. Like, do y'all be thinking? You see? Do y'all be thinking that it's like take the what and leave the what? He's supposed to be wanting something. I mean, come on now, but at the end of the day, too though. You know what I'm saying? People when people are hurt, they lash out. You know what I'm saying? Like Cardi B has hurt Offset. You know what I'm saying? Just period. Not saying she wrong. You know, I wouldn't dare say she wrong for her and Offset, but it just is what it is. He hurt. You know what I'm saying? And when people are hurt, you can't tell them how to act. You can't tell them how to act. You know what I'm saying? And you can't tell them how to be. And like one thing about it, like, oh, you gonna like, I listen, 100%. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? You gonna feel it. It just is what it is. You gonna feel it. It's listen. He gonna make you feel it. Okay? It just is what it is. Like, and you gotta be ready for that. Oh yes, Miss Persecutor. Mm, you gonna have to be ready. You see, and Cardi B did a video just recently, like basically, like she ain't ready. She ain't ready. She gotta get ready. You see, I mean, it just is what it is. Like she better start like listening to them horror stories and just like preparing herself. You know, cause the thing is, I tell y'all all the time, like ain't nothing. Man, listen, one of the worst things in the world is gonna be a hurt man. You see, running around. It just is what it is. Um, Offset, he gonna have to let that hurt go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know. And I feel like eventually he will, but child, listen. You see, we all know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you got people that's old, old and grown, still mad at what their daddy did when they was little. Didn't because you wasn't there. You just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? That's to her. You know what I'm saying? Or still mad what their mama did, or what their grandma did, or what their brother did. Or you know, you see what I'm saying? Like pain, trauma, all of that type of stuff. It can last for so long. They do. You know what I'm saying? We have to put in so much work to heal from this and heal from that and heal from this and heal from that. You see? Child, but y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Because I'm keeping it real today. It just is what it is. I told y'all this was going to happen. Yeah. Like Boosie daughter said, I told y'all then just, you see, I did. Period. Just is what it is. I said that rock star lifestyle might not make it. You see. Now I was talking about Stephon Diggs. And I was talking about Stephon Diggs with that because I just feel like, oh my gosh, you gonna be able to hang, sir? Is you gonna be able to hang with Cardi B? Like, cause I don't know if you can hang with Cardi B. Mm. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, Poopa Star. Hi. Shout out to you for jumping in my comments too, like a real one does. Yeah, I don't know if Stephon Diggs gonna be able to hang. You see, cause like, yeah, you gonna have to be ready. You know, he wasn't ready. He act like he didn't even know how to handle the bitches. You know what I'm saying? You see, yeah. And we all know Cardi B come with bitches. But anyway, yes, y'all, hit that like button. I know that's right. Period. Um, good morning, good morning, good morning, Black Queen. Period. Black Queen said she always hit the like button. You see, that's just what it is. Mm. She a real one, and that's just how she give it up. Yes, period. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. You see, but like, I told y'all. I told y'all where this was headed. Cardi B better buckle up. You see, because she in for a ride that this man gonna take her on that he didn't even know nothing about. You know, like, he didn't know nothing about it. He didn't know nothing about it. Like, he just, see what he did was he thought. Mm. He thought life was a game, life was a joke. He thought Cardi wasn't going nowhere. You see? Mm, mm. And I think that now that reality is starting to sink in, like reality, you know, like, 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 you know, real reality. You see, not the stuff Zeus got going on. I'm just playing Zeus. Call me. You see, but not for real. I feel like reality then sunk in, sunk. You see, sunk like the Titanic. He's starting to figure it out. It just is what it is. A lot slowly along the way, he's starting to figure it out. And Cardi B is too. You see, Cardi B is too. She's starting to understand it. Like, that's crazy too. She can't control the narrative no more like that. Yeah, Cardi. You're not gonna be able to control the narrative like that no more. You did like that's your husband, but you leaving him. You see, you leaving him, Miss Person Curl. You say you're done. Stick the fork in. You're done. Mm, mm. So at the end of the day, like you lost control. Mm, mm. She losing the control. You know what I'm saying? And she just don't know how to deal with that. You see, you can tell she just really don't know how to deal with that. But anyway, we getting into that Cardi B stuff in just a minute. You see. Just a minute, Miss Preston Curl. We're gonna get there. Hold on. But first, let me talk about Megan Thee Stallion real quick. Okay, it just is what it is. Y'all hit that like button though. I am about to dive into that Cardi B stuff though. Cause I listen, it's Saturday. Y'all know that. It's Saturday. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I got stuff to do. Mm, I do. Period. So like I gotta hit the road jack in just a second. So y'all bear with me. But anyway, Megan Thee Stallion times Tory Lanez. I said, listen, Tory Lanez wants a pardon. That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. It's giving Megan. Shut up. You see? And let me work my jelly. Because this YT man, he giving out pardons. You see? And I believe I deserve one. It just is what it is. Tory is trying to get a pardon out of Trump. Okay? Oh, oh, my pooper star. My pooper star Black Queen says she personally can't stand either one of these two. You see? But bear with me now. It be like that sometimes. Come on. Talk to me now. Talk to me now. Now, I love when my audience get to talking. It is what it is. She said she think they both negative influences to our community in particular. Um, I can see that. Yeah. Shout out to that and shout out to you. I could see how somebody, you know what I'm saying, could think that. Yeah. And she went on to say Tori will be vindicated. LMAO. Aw, I love you too, poop star. Damn, you see. But like nah, especially love you for loving me. So shout out to that. But no. At the end of the day, you see, this man is working overtime. Okay? Him and his team. It just is what it is. And I said, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I beg your finest fucking pardon. You see? We go like Ludacris said, everybody, all of us, we're gonna have to move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. You see? They all running and gunning for pardons. Yeah. Right now, child. I said, who gonna be next to get? Is it Tory? Will it be Tory? Y'all make sure I hit the like button. Will it be Tory Lanez? Which I don't know. You see, he been trying real hard. And then I ain't gonna say it, but I don't want to say it. They played Megan. Y'all remember she was over there with Kamala. I'm just saying it might happen. Oh yes, Miss Preston Curl, it might happen. Okay. But I'm like, will it be Tory, Boosie, or R. Kelly? Because we all know they putting applications in. For real. Boosie is, you see, he definitely wants a pardon from Trump. Because he ain't trying to fight the feds like that, I believe. I believe it's the feds he about to fight. So anyway, Megan is finally starting though to listen. You see, that's why I said poop stars. I don't care if you got 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, 4 subscribers. Yeah, it don't matter. You see, talk that talk. Get up there, talk that talk. Say how you feel. Mean what you say and say what you mean. You see? Mm. Oh yes, Miss Preston Curls. Because one thing I realized since I've been doing this here is people be listening. Yeah, they do. They be listening. Okay? And word travels. Word travels so fast. And it get back. It'll get back. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Just like somebody after that first date, they come back. Yeah, shout out to that. I said they just come back. Like that. You see? And I do be feeling like I know that's right. Them numbers don't lie. You see? Men lie, women lie, them numbers don't. They don't. You see? But the truth of the matter is, like, you don't never know who's listening. People be listening. Period. They do. They be listening. They teams be listening. Okay? So talk that talk. Make sure you talk that talk with your people. Okay? It just is what it is. So anyway, because I believe Megan is listening. Okay? I told Megan, you ain't going to be able to concern yourself with this. You know? Like, you'll be hooting and hollering all day. You just can't do that. Is you an owl? Yeah. You see? Come on now, is you an owl or you's a big old freak? Okay, shout out to that. You got work to do. Hell wrong with you, Megan. You know? Mm, mm. Y'all know that's my good Texas sis. It just is what it is. That's my good Texas sis. And not to mention, I just feel like she young. You know? Um, 30. 30. But you know, we all been there before. You know how somebody just seem like they just don't have all the, information that they need. It is what it is. That's how I look at Megan. Period. I feel like Megan has been dealt an ugly card, an ugly hand. Yeah, since she been in the industry, and she just dealing with the card she was dealt. Like that's really how I feel about Megan. It is what it is. Like some people, right? Some people, like even Cardi B. But I hate throwing Cardi B in that because Cardi B got the money. Mm, mm, must be the money. You see, like Deion Sanders said, so shout out to that. Cardi got the money. But some people I feel like don't really get to enjoy their celebrity like that. If that makes sense. Um, like for instance, Carisha, please. You know what I'm saying? Carisha, please. Young Miami. Young Miami is a good example of somebody that I feel like, I feel like she was kind of enjoying her celebrity up until the time she got with Diddy. Now it's shaky. It's shaky. It's shaky. It's for real. Same thing with Megan. Megan has now got to enjoy, you know, it just is what it is. She haven't. Um, Even Chris Brown. Chris Brown, his career. He went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he never really got to enjoy his rock style lifestyle, if you will. And like Megan is no different. She fighting, she fighting. She got to fight for her life ever since this stuff happened to her. And it just is what it is. I get tired of talking about it. Mm. Yes, at the end of the day, I'm tired, but it is what it is. I don't get to decide. You see, I don't. I just don't get to decide. So here we are. But I'm proud of Megan. I am. Because finally, this is what I said. I said, listen, you can't fight this. I wouldn't even want to. You see? Like now, let the attorney do it. Let him do his job. Shit. And ever since that, it seems like that's what she doing. You know, like the attorney has been putting out more statements, 2 in the last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like put a statement out and go. Yeah, like, you see, I'm off this. Like she said, like she be saying, I'm off this silly ass internet. For real. And like that's gonna take some decision making on Megan part. Like, seriously, how bad do you want it, Miss Pressing Curl? You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan gonna have to ask herself, how bad do she want to heal? How bad do she want to push forward? How bad do she want to put this in her rear view mirror? You know what I'm saying? Um, I think Megan in a messed up spot. It just is what it is. She in a messed up spot. She in a messed up situation. Because I feel like one moment, clearly she want to move forward. The girl want to go on about her business. She don't want to be thinking about and hearing about Tory Lanez every other day. You know? But then in one instance, I feel like she want to show people that she's strong. Like I got this. Y'all not finna break me. He didn't break me, and y'all ain't finna do it either. You know? Um, and then the next minute, I also think she battles with trolling. You know, like he did this, so I'm gonna do this. You know, like this whole retaliation thing. Like I just gotta get my lick back, my get back. Even with the people too, because now it's not even about Tori. It's about all these other people trying to help Tori. You see, and I feel like she just gotta constantly defend herself, and she gonna have to like, baby, she gonna have to like put the like the popo side, put it down, put it down. You see, just come out and talk. Yeah, just come out and talk, Miss Priska. That's all we want to do is talk to you. You see, unclench your fist. Like she just gotta get out of a fight mode. You know what I'm saying? And really just be like, listen, you know what? I'm letting this go. I'm letting this go. This is a part of my past. It's not no more in my future. Like y'all do whatever y'all gonna do with it. You see? Yeah. But y'all leave me out of it. Like that is gonna have to be a conscious decision on Megan's part. And I see she trying. So shout out to her and shout out to that. If I was her, that's what I would be doing. I would be giving the internet dust. Yeah, absolutely. Because what you're not gonna do is keep fucking with me. You see, you're not gonna keep doing that, and I'm not gonna keep allowing y'all to penetrate my inside part. You see, like now, I got full like I. You see, I got mind control over Debo. Ain't nigga, So yeah, y'all come on with it, for real. I had these motherfuckers like Dave Chappelle. I'm come on with it. I'ma come on with it. You see? But like Megan has to understand that she gives this stuff energy. Yeah, she do. She gives it energy to keep living on and stuff like that. I wouldn't pay it no mind. Let the attorney do his job. You see? Just every time they put something out, let the attorney do his job, baby, and keep the content coming like she did yesterday. Mm, I loved it. She, you know what I'm saying, did her little hot girl summer swim, you know what I'm saying, walked the runway, baby turned around, gave the crowd ass. You see? Like here's the ass. You see? Here it is. Here it is, Miss Pressure Girl. This the one. Kiss it. Okay? Yeah. Real quick little cute little she did a little quick little spin in the end in her swimsuit. This his ass. You see? Kiss it. Mm, mm. And went about her day. I feel like that's how you do it. You see? Yeah, that's how you do it, Miss Preston Curl. Right there. Okay? So keep it up. I'm here for it. Don't fall off. Okay? It just is what it is. Don't fall off. Because these people gonna come for you. And like I can only imagine. Like I'm up here giving the advice that I hope I would take. You see? But I ain't gonna lie. I know I would be cutting up. You see? It just is what it is. I'd be cutting up. I would. I think I would cut up a little bit, just like Megan did at first. But then once you gotta realize, like, no, Because at the end of the day, these people having a funky good time talking about you, and like you hurting in the inside. So that ain't what it is no more. It's not. Um. At this point, she giving like you just do you, Tori, and I'ma do me. You see, I'ma do me, like the song said. So shout out to her, and like I said, keep it up, cause I'm so here for it. She has got to quit giving this energy. She do. It just is what it is. And then next after that, Cardi B. Cardi B is begging, screaming, crying, and paying for trips. Yes, you see, she's still paying for the lifestyle. It is what it is, because Josh, I'll say, received a free trip. It just is what it is. She didn't cuss his ass. You see, from Maine to Spain. And I'm like, hold on now. What's going on? Because the first thing Cardi B said is she woke up to, and I'm like, hold on, Cardi. I thought she was going to say she woke up to this spousal support stuff. But I'm like, I wasn't going there, Miss Pressure Girl. I wasn't finna believe that. You see, no, cause I believe Cardi, she got the spousal support stuff, right? Um, I mean, maybe her lawyers told her, but I don't know. This is what she said. She said she woke up to an interview, okay, that Offset then did. Pissed. I'm talking hot. Uh, and I'm like, everybody waiting on Offset to respond. Offset is on vacation. And yeah, Cardi then cussed him out from Maine to Spain. You see, he on his way from Spain. Y'all give him time. Okay, it just is what it is. Got the little Moroccans. He's somewhere being distracted by the maracas now. You see, it just is what it is. Ugh. Ah, ick, you see. Quadi was hot. Miss Pressure Curl jumped on social media to express her frustration with this man, you see. And this ain't gonna be the last time. I mean, it is what it is. For our sake, good. You know, but for Cardi B's sake, girl, you know. Cardi B gonna have to get her therapist on the line. You know, it just is what it is. And she might need more than one, okay? To do her venting. It just is what it is. Because at the end of the day, um, he trying to, you know, he trying to strike a nerve, sis. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to hang in there. But I'm telling you, I knew Cardi wasn't ready for it. The average woman don't be ready for, you know, what comes with it. Some of them go through it easier than others, but like it's heartache at the end. Yeah, like this ain't the rainbow or the pot of gold. We know it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get in a relationship, you love somebody, you care about somebody, those feelings they grow stronger over time. When you gotta cut those feelings off, child, it hurts. Yeah, hurt. You see, like Big Worm said on Friday, baby, it's gonna hurt. And it just is what it is. Like just like a boat. Cardi just going through the motions right now. All out loud. Anyway, Offset then did an interview. You see, he didn't went up the line to them people. Cardi B said, "See what you did was your lie," and I believe her. I absolutely do. Um, I do. You see, Cardi B said Offset is lying. Talking about, well, I don't believe that. I wouldn't say I necessarily believe that he lying. But what I will say is, I believe what Cardi is saying, how she's saying it. You know what I'm saying? She's saying that basically he went up there saying, telling the Breakfast Club that he asking for spousal support because Cardi B is asking to, like, she taking everything. You know? And I kind of believe them both. You know what I'm saying? I think there's some truth in the middle for them both. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as Offset goes, I feel like Cardi B feel like he lying because, dude, what am I taking? She said, what am I really taking? We got a house in Atlanta. She like, do you want to split that? Like at the end of the day, she don't really feel like she taking nothing. So she feel like Offset is lying. Um, at the end of the day, Offset gotta learn to just answer them questions a little better. I'm filing for spousal support because I want to. You see? Yeah. Miss Preston Curl, I know I'm here for an interview, but that's my damn business. Okay? Mm, mm. I'ma need you motherfuckers to read between the lines. Yeah. Shout out to that. Like I had to. You see? Y'all hit the like button. Your girl Shay Renee, I had to read between the lines. Mm, mm. And I said, now listen. This is what they saying. For real, it's funny. That's funny. But it ain't funny. But that's funny. Y'all know just recently some news had came out that Cardi B is the second most highest paid woman to ever rap. Second. Number two. Meaning there's only one person beating her out. Okay? That's a lie. That says a lie. Okay? And I bet you Offset said, well, hell, I'm not number two. You see? So, like, come on now. It only makes sense. Okay? It only makes sense for him to go after the money. Okay? He ain't number two most highest paid rapper on the men's side, so come on now. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? You see? I don't care what Offset say. You know? I don't care what he say. At the end of the day, he ain't even got to say it. He filing for spousal support because Cardi got the bag. Okay? So shout out to you. Cardi got the bag. She got the money. Like Deion Sanders said, must be the money. You see? It just is what it is, baby. Cardi B got the money. So that's why he wants the spousal support. Damn it. Okay? It just is what it is. She got the money. I said, throw down your wallet, bitch. You're not about to make me suffer. You see, it just is what it is. Because this is the thing, though. Offset is, how can I put it? Like Offset, like 21 Savage said in that song, you know, I ain't never been cheap. Period. So shout out to that. Offset ain't that type of man. You see, he been with Cardi B. He been whining and dining Cardi B since he been with Cardi B. It just is what it is. You had to take my money. You see? The house and the cars. Yeah, you see? For one hit of you, you can have it all, baby, baby. You see? Yeah, like that. Mm. I believe it's been like that. Okay? Period. Throughout the years. So I was saying, like, listen. I done spoiled you. I done wined and dined you. I done spent my money, honey. Period. You see? I'ma need to recoup so I can regroup. You see? Yeah, but shout out to that. He wants some money back. It just is what it is. He wants some money back. He want action. He want money. You know? And I be damn if I'ma sit up and say because he a man, he shouldn't get it. I be damn. I be damn. Okay? I be goddamn. You see? Cardi B got to do whatever she got to do to fight and protect her assets. It just is what it is. But Cardi, you went up. Okay? I mean up, like your song say. You went up. It is what it is, sis. You did your thing. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. You know, you went on to make way more money than your successful boyfriend at the time, now husband. It is what it is. Yes, Miss Preston Curl, you jumped out the window on Offset. You see, it is what it is. When y'all met, I'm sure he probably had more money. Maybe he didn't, but he probably felt like he did. You see, because like I said before, there was a Cardi B, there was an Offset. We know that. We know that. So it is what it is. Like, man, listen, it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. I feel like in relationships, even though it seems messed up sometimes, right? It seems messed up sometimes. Sometimes it's gonna seem flawed. But at the end of the day, I feel like when somebody is doing better, you see, Miss Preston Girl, the other one is supposed to make sure the other one is okay, I would say. You see, like straight in some type of way. It just is what it is. And if I'm out there, man, listen. You see, Cardi gonna be all right. Period. You know what I'm saying? If I'm out there, like, and I know that, then man, look, break me off. It just is what it is. Break me off. Because if it was the other way around, a woman gonna get her coin, y'all. It just is what it is. A woman is gonna get her coin. So like I'm never mad at I'm not. I'm never mad when people be like, You know what I'm saying? Let's just see how this plays out in court. I don't. You see, like when that lady said, "I don't want nothing on Diary of a Mad Black Woman," I was annoyed. You see, cause like you what? Take the what and leave the what? No, ma'am, Pam. Okay, absolutely not. So it is what it is. Like, mm. Like Denzel Washington said, I'm gonna leave here with something. You see, I said I'm leaving. Yeah, okay. Pig, Miss Preston Girl, I'm gonna leave here with something. Okay. Now Cardi, like I told y'all, Cardi just wants it to be over with and done. You know, that's one thing about women. I say it all the time. They be ready to heal. They be ready to go on. They be ready to communicate. You know what I'm saying? They be ready to just dive into their new life, right? Men, on the other hand, they be struggling. You know what I'm saying? They be tripping. You know, they're upset. They're angry. They're sad. You know, they be dragging their feet into their new normal. They don't be wanting to accept it. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna give you the hardest time ever. Cardi B gotta be ready for that. It just is what it is. She gotta be ready for that because she can't control the narrative no more. So she like, he ain't seen the kids. He ain't seeing the kids but bashing me online, Um, Cardi, you gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready to ignore this man because he trying to hurt you. It is what it is. Like we wasn't born yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Us that are parents, we get it. We get it. You know, it's not like nobody is believing I'll say it like that anyway. Like not like that. Um, like nah, ain't nobody believing I'll say it like that anyway. It's given. If he say you never with the kids, it's given you just trying to control her. Mama gotta have a life too. Like we ain't trying to really hear that like that. I'll say, because we're mothers. We're mothers. We understand. Them kids is seeing Cardi B. They seeing Cardi B. They just don't see us sometimes, and you can't control that. You can't control when and if and how she go off. You see, we parents, we get it. She can't be with them kids morning, noon, and night. She not gonna be able to do that, okay? But at the same time, you gotta like his words. Sticks and stones might break your bones, but them words, girl, please. You gotta like, yeah. You see, you gotta show him that ain't doing nothing. But Cardi B is still trying to control the narrative. And when I say that, I mean like she said like he ain't seen the kids. Girl, you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? You can't control that. Like I would just don't. You know, it is what it is. Like he going through something. Please understand, y'all both going through something. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, y'all. Keep it real, Quadi. Let's keep it all the way real. It's hard what y'all going through. You know, um, you just got one up on him because in your mind, that you're ready to move forward. So you're kind of sort of trying to prepare yourself for the pain. You see, he didn't make the decision to move forward. So he not there. He just trying to navigate his pain, you know. But like you're kind of preparing, you know, like she said. Um, like she said, my door is an open door for Offset. Most women do that. You see, most women do that. He can always come see these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I had it first where he can go here. He didn't want to do that. I had it first where he can go to my mama house. He didn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, forget it. I'll say, you come here. You come to my house. You see, where I know I don't want you at to see your kids. You know? So it's like she knows that it hurts. She don't even want to see him really. She don't even want to deal with him really. You know what I'm saying? Um, but she don't get to dictate how he deals with his pain, his trauma, and how he decides to create drama. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. She can't control him no more. See, right? Like this is one thing I realized about being um in a marriage, I would say. Like when you're in a marriage, you're supposed to care what your spouse say. And you do for the most part. You care what your spouse say, you care what your spouse think. See, she losing that control. You know what I'm saying? Over Offset. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So she like, he's standing the kids up now. Yeah, he gonna do that. He is. He gonna do that. Cause he's still trying to navigate his pain. You know? Um, and he gonna be ugly sometimes. It just is what it is. He gonna be ugly because he upset, he hurt. He not gonna be friendly with you. He don't wanna be friendly with you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make your life a living hell, sis. Period. At the end of the day, he is, and you got to be ready for that. You got to be prepared for that. It just is what it is. You just get ready. You see, be sitting on ready, mm, like a bag of ice. Just be sitting on ready for his ass. You see, because it is what it is. He gonna take you all up and through there. I already told you that. I did. I already told you that. I said wait. You see, just wait until the good things that you once did appreciate about him is out the window. You see, mm-hmm. It is what it is. But I feel like they'll be okay though. You know what I'm saying? I do. I feel like they'll be okay. Cardi B just gotta quit trying to control him because that's your estranged husband. You know what I'm saying? Exchange. How the hell they say that word? Estranged. I believe. Whatever. You see. Anyway, y'all separated. You know. Meaning you don't get to control the narrative no more. He don't care what you think like that no more. He not trying to be a people pleaser to you no more. In fact, he trying to hurt you. So yeah, I said I'm coming to see the kids, but I'm not. You see? But like he'll hurt himself to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Because he hurting anyway. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. He don't care. He don't care. So like you guys to be ready for that. It just is what it is. You guys to be ready for that because it's coming, honey. Baby, yes, it's coming. Um, and it ain't gonna get no better until he get tired. You know, literally, he gotta really, really, literally get tired of carrying on. You know, and it's sad too because as a woman, she just gotta deal with it, and I hate that. But y'all know I got a co-parenting show, okay? And let me plug that real quick because it's on my other channel, Commenting with Shay Renee, okay? And, you know, in my co-parenting show, I talk about options. Because parents don't be feeling like they have other options, but there are other options. Cardi B could just completely cut this man off. And a lot of women don't do that. A lot of women be feeling like, oh my God, I didn't know I could do that. You know, I thought because I had kids with him, I had to do this and I had to do that. No, ma'am, Pam. It's different ways that you can go about your co-parenting. You just got to figure out the ways that work for you. You see? And it is what it is. I'll set a catch up, you know? Um, in due time, he'll be back around. Cardi B gotta understand that. She gotta understand that, you know? In due time, she say he a good father. She says he's a good father. You know what I'm saying? She just need to give him time to deal with everything he dealing with. Cardi B kept it real though. She said he going through something. She said she feels like mentally. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna keep it real. Man, y'all are going through a divorce right now. I feel like mentally. Neither one of y'all are really, you know. I feel like both of y'all are going through something. It just is what it is. It's traumatizing. That's what people don't fail to realize. Drama and trauma changes people. You know, it just is what it is. So like, yeah, the old Offset. Speaking of which, what's his real name? He got a cute real name. Cardi B used it the other day when she was in her rant. Um, he gone. You know, he gone. Just like the Cardi B that he had. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. They will never find them people again. Like they you see, they gotta reintroduce themselves. Hello, I'm such and such. Hello, I'm such and such. And this is the way. You see, um, and yeah, stand on business. Cardi B gotta stand firm in her boundaries. It is what it is. So that means if whatever the boundaries are, she just gotta stand firm on them. He is gonna lie though at the end of the day. Yeah, she say he lying. You know what I'm saying? She said she feel like he lying. So she spazzed out. And I'm like, girl, in the words of Sexy Red, but is you cool? You see? Is you cool? Cause I said gonna do that. Even though I don't know why he would lie. He ain't even gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know Craig gonna do that. See, he is. But he ain't got to. He just his own. Sure. I mean, it's flat out. Ain't it? I mean, biggie, biggie, biggie. Can't you see? You see? Like, like, what he got to lie for? It is what it is. That's my wife. She made more money than me throughout our relationship, and I want a piece of her bag. You see? I want to make sure I'm okay. Yeah. I want to make sure I'm able to keep keeping on when it's all said and done. You see? Like for real. You know, I was with this woman. I endured this. I endured that. I did this. I did that. You know, um, I don't really know like what else to tell people. But like people get things in their divorce. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But like, yeah, at the end of the day, Cardi B says she don't care. Take the money. Cardi B says this nigga trying to take her money and go. Yeah, he is, Cardi. Mm, brace yourself, you see. But Miss Preston Girl got that money. It is what it is. Miss Preston Girl got a bag, you know? And at the end of the day, she said, take it. For the peace, she over it. You see, she for real. You could tell. You could hear it in her voice. She said, I just want peace. I just want peace. I want peace. I want peace. And I told y'all that. That's what women be wanting. She said she is so tired of Offset. All the phone calls, all the threats. And I'm like, girl, I felt, you see. Um, she like, boy, take it. Take it. I don't care. Just get the fuck out. You see, she just want to move on. She just really, really, really want to move forward. So, Lord be with them both. You see, because they going through a hard time. It just is what it is. Like people, like even Cardi. I don't care what Cardi B say. At the end of the day, Cardi B is somewhere still messed up about it. You see, for real. It takes time to get over that. It do. It takes time to get over that. And I don't care what Cardi B says. I think now reality is sunk in. She like, okay, cool. This is what it is. I'm not dealing with Offset no more. I'm not. Damn it, I didn't free myself. Shout out to Fantasia. But it still hurt. It still hurt. And it's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? Cause your mind tell you so many things. Like you could have stayed. You could have dealt with it. Y'all could have got through it. Y'all could have made it. You know what I'm saying? You gave up. That's your husband. You love him. Y'all have kids. You know, like it's so many things that go through your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make it hard. You know, really harder to just keep going. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, um, she just gotta stay strong. It is what it is. She just gotta stay strong. But I feel like divorces are so nasty. You know, and I hate that. I really do. I hate that. You know, um, cause you know, like I said, your feelings, man, you feel so many different things. Like for instance, I was saying just recently that like, why do everybody think I'm so mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do everybody think I'm so mad? Of course he mad. But then and sometimes it's like, I'm happy for her. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? He was like, why do everybody keep saying I'm somewhere punching the air? You know, at the end of the day, I'm happy for her. You know, and I do believe that those thoughts and those feelings do cross his mind and come throughout, you know. I do believe that. I do believe at times he be like, you know what though? I am happy for her. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's I'm happy that she decided to put her foot down, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, that she is trying to move on. Like it is what it is. Like you feel so many different emotions. And at the end of the day, I do feel like um Cardi B and Offset had a friendship, you know what I'm saying, within their marriage. So where I do feel like it's genuine when he says like, why everybody think I'm so mad? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy for Cardi. Like it is what it is, you know? And I'll take it a step further. He can be happy for Cardi, but like still be trying to get some money up out of her. You know, like it is what it is. I think, y'all, at the end of the day, I think reality then just then sunk in. It is what it is. And Offset has realized that, um, you know, he spent a lot of money throughout his marriage with Cardi, and Cardi got money and she moving on now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So like I said, I think that brother somewhere trying to recoup and regroup, you know, because it's a difference now. You know, I feel like he don't have access to Cardi bag no more. So it is what it is. But like Cardi B said, like, man, listen, I'm paying for everything. You see? They got a house in Atlanta, I said laid up in with a bit right now. Cardi B said she pays for that. He don't pay a dime on that. This past year, she been paying for that. You see? Um, and guess what? You gonna continue to pay for it, Miss Preston Curl, until you get tired, cause he not. You see, at the end of the day, he not. He gonna be forced. He gonna have to be forced to start, you know, using and spending his money again. It just is what it is. Cause like, yeah, he having a hard time realizing that, like, damn, I was just worth a whole lot of money. You see, because we married. That's my money too. You know what I'm saying? And like now, like, damn, his bag is different. It is what it is. It's different. It's different. Not to mention, I said them checks ain't coming in like they once was. You know what I'm saying? When he was spoiling Cardi, and showering her with all them crazy gifts like that and spending all that crazy money on they little bitty kids, he was getting that bag. You know what I'm saying? He was getting to it. He was getting current checks. I feel like his income has changed. You know what I'm saying? So he doing what's best for him. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm never mad at somebody for doing what's best for them, okay? Even when I don't necessarily agree with it. It is what it is. See, that I feel like that's how Cardi B feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she necessarily agree with Offset trying to get some spouse support, but I also feel like she not that mad at it because she feel like he doing what he feel like he gotta do for him. You know? And I take it a step further. If Cardi B got more money than Offset. So I feel like this is something she had to have seen coming. You know what I'm saying? Almost like Diddy and Cassie. Like I told y'all, man, I don't know. At first I thought he was kind of stupid, but I now I don't know. Because like, what if he would have said, you know what, Cassie, here's some money. You know what I'm saying? Here's $10 million for all your troubles. I know you was with me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I take it a step further. I know you probably don't even have $10 million. This $10 million that I'm finna give you. You know, and I know you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So here, like, it's possible that he would have gave her that, and she still would have came back over the top and sued. So like, I get it. But to me, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody think. To me, Didi was a damn fool for not making sure Cassie was straight before she left before she left from within his presence. You see? Because I don't care what nobody say. You can't have somebody fall that high from grace and think that they just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna take it laying down. Like you just can't. You can't have somebody live that type of lifestyle, like that deal with that type of being spoiled, and then just think they just gonna jump in a Honda. Like, it just ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Um, at best, I'm gonna have to be able to afford, this, that, and the third. So, like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B gotta understand that too. Uh, yeah, it just is what it is. When you doing better than your spouse, to me, you gonna have to, it just is what it is. You gonna have to make sure they okay. You see, even when it's time to part. So it is what it is, and I'm not mad at Offset when it comes to that. And like I said, I don't even think Cardi B that mad at Offset when it comes to that. I don't. She did say she felt like he was a bitch for that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but in that same breath, she said that, like, he not coming to see his kids, and I think that's what's bothering her the most. He not coming to see the kids, and all this fighting and bickering and stuff. She says she over it. She just want peace. Offset knows that. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. But, like, you're not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get it. Bitch, you're just not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Until I want to give it to you. You know? That's why she gotta quit letting him control that narrative for her. Like, it is what it is. Guess what? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. You don't even have that type of pull. You don't even have that type of power no more. You see? Now your ass is blocked. And now you trying to hunt the kids down. You see, Miss Pressure Girl? Yeah, like, you want to play? Like, let's play for real. You see? So it is what it is, because Cardi B gotta understand that, like, she got the kids. He will come looking. He will eventually. Just not when you want him to. It just is what it is. Like, that's the new normal. I take it a step further too. It's crazy. It's almost like men be thinking, um, I'm not gonna spend time with my kids so you can go have a funky good time with that dude. You know? And that's sad. That's sad, man. Like, get your mind out the gutter. You see? You can't even be concerning yourself with the funky good time. Like, when women got their kids, it run through their mind, but they don't be like, I'm not doing this no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this for a little while. He gonna have to figure it out. You see? He gonna have to have somebody else watch the kids while he go out and be with that bitch. You see? Uh, uh, like, women don't think like that. But I think men do. It is what it is. So they can sit back and be with your kids. You're never with your kids. You see? He's still trying to control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to put that pressure on Cardi, but he know he can't do that. That's weird. Cardi is rich. You can't do that to a rich mama. Now, you people John Legend was talking about, you see? Some of you old ordinary folks. Yeah, y'all could get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if grandma ain't shit and neither the rest of the family, whatever. Y'all can get away with that. You see? Um, But Cardi rich. Cardi got money. Not only do Cardi got money, Cardi got family that she take care of, so that's different too. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real, keeping it a bean, keeping it a buck. You know, Cardi pays every bill in her mama house, so I'm sure her mama be like, "Come on, just come on." I mean, just any old time, just come on. You see, I don't feel like a babysitter is like I feel like a babysitter is the least thing that Cardi B got to worry about. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, though, I do feel like in some kind of weird, crazy, twisted way, men be thinking like the minute I grab these kids, she finna go be with him. You know, child, so it is what it is. You can't think like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like Cardi B can't fault this man. He's somewhat trying to pick up the pieces to his puzzle. It is what it is. Like he is hurting. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Cardi B know that. She knows. You know what I'm saying? She knows. So I feel like she has been giving him grace. And she hasn't been bashing him. You know what I'm saying? She's just trying her best to deal with everything. And Cardi, at the end of the day, I feel like Offset, even though I don't feel like he trying his best to deal with everything, I think in his mind, he feel like he doing the best he can. You know what I'm saying? To deal with everything. Because at the end of the day, coming around you and coming around the kids is hurtful to him, I would assume. You know what I'm saying? I assume it's just hurtful for him and it's just hard to, just hard to look out in y'all eyes. You know? So he need more time. Um, Not to mention, I also feel like they be trying to hurt you because they hurt too. You know? So there's that. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, just, stand strong. I really don't have much advice for that besides just standing strong. Now, one thing she did say, she said he talked to the kids daily. I said, okay, I said, period. You keep doing it. You see, you keep showing up for your babies. For real. They're gonna appreciate that in the long run. They're gonna remember that in the long run. It don't matter. I said, them babies don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Trust me. Them babies don't care what really that transpired. They just want to make sure that you there for them. You see? Um so yeah, I would tell them, you do that. Keep being a stand-up guy for your kids. I take it a step further. Kids still keep being a stand-up guy for Cardi B too. It just is what it is. Like not like that, but like that. You know what I'm saying? So if she tell you like I really need you to grab the kids on da 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 da, then really grab the kids on da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like that man, that's how you get your blessings. Like, you know, like don't knock your blessings trying to be ugly to somebody else. Like it don't work like that. Life don't work like that. And I definitely agree with Nene Leakes when she said you can never win when you trying to play dirty. Just off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be dirty. I don't believe that. I believe dirty people do win sometimes, but are they really winning in the end? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the whole Diddy situation. You see what he did was excuse me, he thought. What he did was he thought he effed over Cassie, you know what I'm saying, and won in the end, but like, nah, look at him now. You know what I'm saying? Look at Cassie now. She done got the paper. You see? So shout out to that. But anyway, Poopa Stars, Cardi B crashes out. You know what I'm saying? The divorce drama continues. And who's not surprised? Me. You see, me or my audience, because I told y'all this is where it was headed. This is the thing. I tell y'all all the time. When you get into it with somebody, man, your best bet is to be friends. Even if it's a whole lot of pretending, I don't care. Hi. Have a good one. See you later. Oh, yes. Take care, Miss Pressing Curl. The kids love you. They can't wait to talk to you. They be so excited when you call. You know what I'm saying? Like, your best bet is to be friendly. Cause all of that beefing and stuff like that, it gets so ugly, y'all. It gets ugly. It's not cute. It's not. It is not. So like I'm telling you, your best bet is to be cool with somebody. And that's what I'm saying. Like, child, when you want to be cool and the other person don't, then you gotta what's the word I'm looking for? Explore. Then you gotta start exploring other options. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how Halle Bailey did. You see how Halle Bailey did, DDG? There was a breakdown in their communication. Their communication was no longer effective. So she made it where I ain't even gotta communicate with you no more. How about that? How about that? Cause you think you finna rah 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 and do all of this and make my life a living hell every time I talk to you? No. You see, like a lot of women, I'm telling you now because I was once one. A lot of women don't explore every option there is to explore when you dealing with a co-parent that just can't get right. You see, a co-parent that just can't get right. Sometimes some co-parents that just can't get right gotta get left. You see, it just is what it is. Because before you make my life a living hell, baby, listen, you just see your kid when they grow up. I said, yeah, you just see your kid when they get grown. You know? Because, like, you not finna put me through all of this and all of that. You see? So, a lot of parents don't even really be knowing what their options are. And I'm telling you, you have options. You do. Explore them out. You know what I'm saying? Before you be just somewhere thinking you just got to. People be thinking they just got to, and I be damn. You don't. You don't. You don't have to deal with no co-parenting that's threatening or abusive towards you. It just is what it is. You can get that person off your line. So it is what it is. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all check out my co-parenting show because it's full of so many gems, so many jewels. Like I'm telling you, I dropped that. Yeah, I dropped that. So shout out to that. I did that. You know, and it's on my other channel, Commenting with Shay Renee. Now the W is just a W. I mean, the width is just a W. So it's Commenting W Shay Renee. Okay. Um, Go through the videos and it's gonna say co-parenting. Fire for anybody that's struggling. And like, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I might come back, I might not. I don't know. It just is what it is. It's up in the air. You see, one thing about me though, I hate like not keeping my word. So it's like I gotta quit telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like earlier, it wasn't nothing wrong with saying I'm coming back. My next video gonna be on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, and I could have just left it at that. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all I was coming right back. You see? Yeah. So what I did was I lied, and I'm not into lying. I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot of things, but a liar I'm not. It take a lot to make me lie. I don't got time for that. You see? Miss Pressa Girl. I'm gonna keep it real with myself. You see? First. Okay. My audience second. And they already know that. I feel like that's why they rock with me. So shout out to that. They know they getting the real. Period. So anyway, Pooper Stars, I love you all. And don't forget I love you all. I especially love y'all for loving me. Hit the like button. Period. And don't forget to comment and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all. Happy Saturday.